Senate Bill 989 by Senator Ashby, an act relating to domestic violence.
Senator Ashby, the floor is yours.
Today, I am proud to present SB 989. 989. The Domestic Violence Deaths Act. This bill is the first of its kind in the nation. SB 989 enhances investigation protocols and police training for domestic violence-related deaths by empowering investigators with evidence-based detection methods to more accurately identify cases of hidden homicides, to identify potentially suspicious cases. This bill gives coroners the authority to inquire into deaths they deem suspicious. This bill also expands rights to immediate family members to obtain information about their deceased loved ones, particularly when they believe the death to be under suspicious circumstances. Nearly one third of female homicide victims are killed by an intimate partner. Experts estimate that around 1,200 hidden homicides occur annually, often disguised as staged crime scenes. Crime scene staging creates significant challenges for investigators, leading to inaccurate death certificates, inaccurately classified as suicides, death certificates, and classification, such as suicide and accident. This denies families the opportunity to seek justice for their loved ones. Research has identified 10 evidence-based factors that warrant thorough investigations into suspicious deaths. This bill ensures law enforcement training includes these factors. 989 adds these factors into investigation protocols, requiring law enforcement to consider them before determining the final cause of death. This bill equips investigators, coroners, and importantly, families with the necessary tools and detection measures to identify suspicious cases, instead of ruling these deaths as suicide without further investigation. 989 ensures that law enforcement conduct more thorough investigations into suspicious deaths involving domestic violence, and establishes a voice for families who have long been silenced.
My name is Casey Gwynn. I'm the president of Alliance for Hope International. SB 989 will be the first bill in the country to address suspicious death cases where there is a prior history of domestic violence that has not been adequately investigated or documented. It basically has a set of findings. Nothing in those legislative findings is not backed up by published research on the kinds of cases that are being missed at times by investigators who rush to a conclusion that a case is an accidental death or a suicidal death, when in fact it may be something very different. Senator Ashby's authorship of this bill with Senator Rubio for us is a groundbreaking historic moment in our effort to raise awareness about suspicious death cases.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We urge your support.
Senator Rubio.
We need to do better and uplift legislation like this that supports survivors and their family. Many times when victims of domestic violence are gone, the family is left to try and figure out how to pick up the pieces. Existing law does not adequately address suspicious death cases with a history of domestic violence. Family members in suspicious death cases often struggle to obtain information, even access to services, unless the case is determined to be a homicide. The legislation is intended to address this gap in suspicious death cases in California, and I am a proud joint author on this measure that I ask for an aye vote. Thank you.
Good morning, and thank you very much. Thank you, Senator Ashby. You're amazing. My name is Joseph Hunter, and I am a captain with the Sacramento City Fire Department for over 17 years. On October 6th, 2011 at 8:47 in the morning, when my sister was the victim of domestic violence, it changed my life and everything in it forever. A bill like SB 989 would have changed her life. Joanna Hunter would still be here with something like this in play. This bill will bring justice to Joanna Hunter and so many other victims like her. In 2023 alone, there were more than 3,553 calls for service surrounding violent crime with relationship to domestic violence. That's nearly 10 calls per day for service in this city alone. It was once said that for evil to prevail, all that is required is for good people to do nothing. Let's do something about this. Thank you.